Yeah, how are you? How you doing? Yeah, you guys, I missed you so much. I felt like today I need to greet you. hmm Look at my face. hmm Do you see it? My face is wanting, right? It's wanting. My face is wanting. But anyway, there's no problem. How have you been? I really missed you. I thought like I should now greet my people. I should, you know, spend some time with them. I really miss some of you. Let me place my camera right. Ouch. Sorry for all that. Okay, I want to talk about something. Those who are have some fear. Those who have fear to maybe see interviewers. Excuse me, my audience, the ones who normally watch my video, like and subscribe. Have you ever been to an interview? Have you ever been to an interview? How does it feel like when you go to an interview? You normally go there when you have a motion, right? Yeah. So today I want to talk about the things that you should do when you want to go for an interview. Right? The things that you should do when you want to go for an interview. I thought it is better if I educate you on that. Right? Okay. The first thing that you should do when you want to go for an interview, you have to prepare all your documents. You have to prepare your certificate, your recommendation letter, your application letter, maybe your birth and so on. You have to prepare these letters so that whenever the interviewers want to ask you a question, okay, they can use that for reference purposes. Or maybe when they ask you for it, you can give it to them readily. Okay. Another thing, you should always arrive at the interview as early as possible. It is better when you make it early than when you reach there late. Why? When you make it early, you have more advantages. The interviewer will see like, oh, this interview is like serious. Yeah, he seriously wants the job. And like you get there late, you have some silly excuse on the first day. How do you think the interviewer will view you? Okay, maybe as you don't keep time. So learn to keep time when you are going for the interview. Another thing I would want you to know is that don't be nervous, be patient, be calm. Okay, wait for the interviewer to ask you questions. Okay, sometimes they be like, okay, tell me more about yourself, and they're like, okay, my name is this, I've been working for this time, I really need the job because I think I should advance myself in career wise. You see, how you answer your question determines whether the interview will give you the job or not. How you answer your question determines whether you're fit or qualified or not. That's why I normally advise my people that whenever you're going for an interview, kindly be prepared. You can sit down, predict on the questions that you think they might come, and practice on them. Okay? Like right now, you want to go for an interview of education, and then the interviewer can ask you, okay, right now you want to be a teacher, and we are dealing with Gen Z. You can see that Gen Z demonstrated. Okay, the Gen Z demonstrated on the road. So what will you do to them in case if there is a problem in class or in school? How will you start dealing with that issue? Will you also blow up like them? Okay, how you're going to answer that, the interviewer will see like, oh, I have a matured person who can handle this student, like you're trained, so there are some things they should not be difficult to you. Okay, yeah. Another thing that you should do when you're going for an interview, be smartly dressed. You see, An official look. Be smartly dressed according to the field wise, or maybe according to career. It depends. Sometimes you have to dress like, let's say you're a teacher. You can't come to school with shaggy hair. Okay, you have to come as a role model in school. You have to dress decently. As a teacher, you should be like, oh, I want to be like madam because of this and this and this. But you can't be a teacher and you're not a role model. You have to be someone who is looked up to according to reputation, to how you dress, okay, how you respond to other students, how you value them. You can value a student by mentioning their names, okay, by giving them a chance to express themselves. When you be a friendly person to them, this makes the bond very strong. Another thing that I think you should do when you're going for an interview is you can call your referees. Let's say I've been working to another school, and for example, I'm talking about my teaching career. Maybe say I've been teaching to another school, and right now I'm going to look for a position in other school. I should call my referees and tell them, kindly, you'll be receiving a certain call. Please don't ignore that particular call, okay? Please don't ignore that particular call. When you are called to, please kindly answer and let that person know that I was working in this company. That is of good benefit, trust me. Another thing is, I think I've highlighted most of the things that you should do or you should prepare before you go for an interview. And then we have things that you should do during the interview. Like, you should report early, okay? You should maybe carry a pen and a notebook to take notes down in case you're given the opportunity. Maybe you wrote some questions down, you're given the opportunity to ask. Okay, yeah. Anything else that you should do when you get in? Kindly knock first, wait for the response, and if they respond, you are allowed to get in. Where now?